slash marker SAP. Okay, hold on. It's a little hot still. It's still a little hot. I wish it weren't, but I feel like my voice is getting warmed up a little bit already. Put us on free to play. I'm sorry. I can't abandon. Maybe I can, but we'll just run one free to play. But remind me to go pay to win, please. This is a slap in the face. I don't like that. I'll be the underwhelming heads. I just like to give a little wave to the deliverer to let him know, hey, I'm here. I see you out there. I can't come out and get the package right now, but you're safe to deposit it. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Ooh. Dragon? Why wouldn't you freeze a fish, man? Dragon, probably the strongest pet IRL. I would say that's true. Can I also say anybody else here part of the dragons of the Chinese zodiac? Anybody else here born 76, 88, 2000, or God forbid 2012? You shouldn't be on Twitch if you were born in 2012. But, dude, the dragon is like a... It's got to be the best animal in the Chinese zodiac. Horse, sheep, rat, rooster, snake, tiger. Come on, man. Monkey. None of this compares to the dragon. The dragon... If you could choose one, you would choose the dragon. So, I'm not saying the other animals like aren't cool. They're just not as cool. I'm not buying more of you. You're gone, man. Give me 2 of these instead. I'm crazy. We're gonna be Heston Blumenthal. We're gonna go fat duck on this one. That's why any molecular gastronomist in chat? Tiger is a pretty cool animal, too. I'll put some respect on the tiger's name. Wow, we won. Interesting, interesting. That's pretty interesting. Don't hit the fish. Acceptable. Look, you can be mad we're taking an ox, but it beats a fish any day of the week. What a reference. Yeah, is Heston Blumenthal, like, still around? I mean, like, I'm sure he's alive. He was pretty young. But, like, is he still famous? Like, in the UK, at least? You gotta go, man. Okay, first, one of these. How about one of these? 2 of these. If we get a pill, we got a pill. How about... Nah, this is the right way to play this. Yes. He recommended my uncle for an OBE. I mean, he's like a famous... Like, not just famous, but like well-respected restaurateur, right? He invented, like, you know, bringing a weird bowl of smoke to your table and being like, check it out, your food's all smoky. And people were like, what? It's still a little hot, but honestly, that feels quite nice. We're not going to pill anything, so what are we doing with an ox? That's a great question. Like, the flamingo is doing acceptable work right now. Rabbit salad is a classic, an all-time classic. Rabbit salad, an all-time classic. You can lean, like, much like Hall & Oates can rely on the old man's money, you can absolutely rely on the rabbit salad into the late game. Owned, owned. You're pretty owned. That's pretty owned. Yes. I honestly, I don't even want to talk about my recent experiences with the worm. Let me just say that for the moment, I'm not all about it. Let's freeze 2 of these, but buy 2 of these. I don't know what we're going to sell to get that skunk off the ground, though. Luckily, we don't have to worry about it right now. Anybody up not discussing their recent experiences with the worm? OMG, me. You ever realize how, like, 5 years ago, people were like, it's insanely cringe to... I'm gonna do something you ain't never seen before. Sell a unit in order to buy a skunk. You ever notice how 5 years ago, people would be like, using Twitch emotes IRL is cringe? And now, like, even the Washington Post is writing articles that are like, you know... Is the Build Back Better bill Poggers or Madge? We have XQC and Hassan weighing in. It still is. Wrong. Honestly, you're just old. I hate to be the one to tell you. I'm also old. So if you're going to say, like, takes one to know one, guess what? It's no longer cringe to use Twitch emotes in public. It's the most normal thing you'll ever see in your life. Okay, I think maybe we have to accept that on lethal, the rabbits have to leave. And then pill. No pill. And then pill. Server's taking a bit of a hit right now. Freeze me. Pill me. I really need a pill right now. One more. Okay, you can honestly eat me. I'm still looking for a pill. You can be unfrozen now. Sure, 2 turtles in the future. Maybe we'll freeze a monkey. This is not great. Believers, this is not great. I told my friend to just install the right program Forehead, and they started looking online for a program called Forehead. You are younger than your friend. How about that? At least mentally. I still want a pill. I can't pill this guy. He's my son. This pains me. This pains me more than you could ever know. I think that's the only way the believers are getting paid out. The Ox had to go. It was the only disposable unit unless we were willing to get rid of a Swan. Believe you me, the thought crossed my mind. That's unfortunate. Oh, we're toasted. The Ox would not have won it for us. We were going down either way. Why not sell the Swan? Well, the honest answer, I was going to answer you in like an offensive way. The honest answer is, you know, when you're 6 wins away from 10, selling your Swan is legitimately like just giving up. That's like your New Year's resolution was like, I'm going to lose 30 pounds. And then like January 12th, you're like, I think I'll just be happy with myself. So I had to keep at least the veneer of ambition alive. What was the offensive answer? Oh yeah, I can't imagine why I wouldn't want to sell the only unit that gives me a chance of getting a real win instead of a 4-10 Ox that does fucking nothing. That was the thing that first popped into my head. Okay, we're on pay to win. Will NL get 6 wins or more? I'm glad I took a breath before I said the negative thing. You know what? Give me 2 beavers. Freeze a mosquito. I'd rather do it like this. This is short-term bearish, long-term very, very bullish. I mean, come on, Naughty Fireman, it's perfect. You knew that was going to happen. We take these. We take these. Hold on. Make me one of those real quick. Well, 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 well. Big Beaver. How's the Peloton going? It's going well, thank you. Thank you for asking. Sam Yo had a wonderful Lunar New Year ride today, featuring many great songs, including Boom Bia by Blackpink. Really gets the blood pumping on that 2-minute progressive climb to end it. It always sucks. It just always sucks. I don't buy the dog anymore. I just don't see it. I think instead we look for a giraffe. This is bad because the beaver stats are not going to scale as well. But it's good because then if we just keep them for 2 turns, we level them up on turn 5 and get a bison. Would you rather have Benjamin Button disease or multiple rows of teeth like a shark? I would definitely rather have multiple rows of teeth like a shark than be born old and then increasingly get younger. Like, that's a tragic story, man. I ever tell you about the time, like, the only time I ever watched the Curious Case of Benjamin Button? Is that David Fincher? Because if so, like, I'm not going to say he has to apologize. But, like, it is David Fincher. That's such a sad story. That David Fincher made that shitty movie. Because that is, like, that's beneath him, man. Like, I was watching it with one of my housemates in university, and it's like 3 hours long. I get it, okay? Like, I understand the theme of the movie. I just remember we got about like an hour and 45 minutes into it, and we just kind of like looked at each other, and we were like, what the fuck? Like, it just culminates in, like, Cate Blanchett kissing, like, a 15-year-old boy who's actually her 70-year-old husband on the lips. And I was just like, this shit is just too... It's just too stupid for me. I get... It's an actually tragic story, don't get me wrong. But, like, it's just too ridiculous to be watchable. And this is just one man's opinion, okay? If you enjoy the movie, more power to you. This is an early worm, man. I gotta tell you, that's pretty good too. We'll make some space for a rabbit to like double pog us here. Temporarily, I think we like this. I'm gonna freeze this. No, because I'm gonna buy a turtle and give you... Yeah, okay. So, for the time being, this is how we're gonna run it. And we're just gonna focus on feeding the crap out of our worm here. It's round 5. It's a good situation. This worm is gonna make it, man. Just because we didn't upgrade it on this turn, I'm telling you not to sweat that. We take a chance. It's alright. We take a chance. Now we're freaking talking. You know what? Take 2 extra HP. Call me in the morning. Anyway. I just like, you know. It's just, I don't think it's a very good movie. That's my 2 cents on the Curious Case of Benjamin Button. If you like it, like, we can still talk. It's not that bad. Like, if your favorite movie is The Passion of the Christ, I have a feel... I'm just guessing. You might just be a cinephile, but my guess is that we probably don't have a ton in common, and that's fine, too. We lose this. But if your favorite movie is The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, like, that's just something I think we could agree to disagree on. Okay, I shouldn't have bought that other turtle last time. That was a shrewd misstep. Nah. Thank you. What's a movie you would disown someone for liking? I mean, it probably doesn't exist. Like, even somewhat objectionable movies, I think I would be like, at the end of the day, it's just kind of like a movie. I did tell you that one time, though, I was hanging out with a person, excuse me, and she told me that her favorite movie was Vegas Vacation. And then she was like, you gotta see it. We gotta see it together. And I was like, I remember seeing Vegas Vacation as like a little kid. And even as a kid being like, this is not very good. But sure, maybe like that's me as a child. Maybe I'm wrong. Watching it with her and being like, this is like, not just bad, but like bad enough that it makes me kind of question your judgment for many things in life. Look, we gotta stop this toxicity. When you see me not take an animal that you like, that doesn't mean I'm blind to the animal, okay? Like, I see that we have a rabbit here. I don't see the level 2 rabbit showing up before we reach kind of like a moment of truth. Similarly, a seal, we can't fit a seal because if we start feeding our seal, it means we're not feeding the worm as much. They eat each other's lunch, as we've said many times. Now, that doesn't mean we shouldn't get rid of this mosquito and replace it with something a little bit more functional. But you can't just say blind to everything. Unless you're like Hercules in Love Affair or something. In which case, I loved your album. Okay, we gotta get out of here. This is an issue. I think you can go. We have to throw a Hail Mary here. In honor of Tom Brady retiring. This is a real problem. We win these. There was never a doubt in my mind. Oh, why did your eyes narrow so much? There was just something in them. In many ways. Okay, maybe one more round. Why are you crying? Why does your voice sound like that? Because I haven't finished my freaking tea yet, okay? It's coming, though. Don't worry. Look at that. Because you just got dunked on. Classic. Classic little Froggy Fresh. Look at this. We're still pogging. I mean, if we're just going to... You know, we should roll. If you want to get 10 wins, this is a roll over meat situation. No. No? Yes, acceptable. Now, our worm... Come on, man. You got to be over 30 HP. I know Krispy Kreme... I mean, Froggy Fresh is like... I mean, he's not kind of a meme. Like, he's... You piece. I can't believe we got there. He's like a meme rapper, but so is Eminem. So, like... You know, you gotta choose your battles. But he's got some dirty hooks, man. Like... In Halloween 2, where he goes like... I am going home without my candy or my homies. Make your softest macaroni. I don't think you really know me. Like, that's like a Rat Jam Chib dance sort of like. Dude, it goes kind of hard. We're gonna run one more back at a minimum in this marker. Okay, sure. 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 What kind of tea you sipping? Honestly, I thought that Be a suspicious teapot. I thought David's Tea went out of business, but my wife got a package from David's Tea. So I am drinking some non-caffeinated Sweet Dreams tea because I already consumed my coffee today. It's a very interesting Bacta type situation here, no question. It's not Bacta, this is BPA. Best player available. We win this. You ever been inside a David's Tea? I have. I would say, like, I don't necessarily enjoy the David's Tea in-store experience. They make a good matcha. I mean, they oughta, right? Like, it's the only thing they do is make tea. If they didn't make a good matcha, like, they shouldn't really be in business. Why not puppy? I don't like having to save my gold so early, man. I find that it has a dragging effect on the rest of my animal portfolio due to its high MER. Yes. Yes. Keep feeding. Freeze me. We'll go up a level next time. Not gonna pill you yet. First thing to go is the bird. Second ladybug or vice versa. The only thing Subway makes is subs, and they're crappy. Hey, you watch it. You watch your damn mouth, okay? Double sheep. Wait, this is good. Sell me. Buy me. Sell. I hate to lose the bluebird to do this, but I'm going to. I'm going to do it before chat can incept me not to. Then we buy the rooster. Give it the snail stats. Sell me. Freeze me. Roll me. Give me one more. Why not? Roll me one more time. I have $130 in Subway gift cards. Do with that information what you will. I mean, honestly, that's like... You're coming close to like 20 free sandwiches there. That's pretty sick, honestly. It's a good double freeze in my world. Give me one of these. Give me one of these. Nope. 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 Okay, now you move here. Yeah, this is the ticket. You will get pretty sick eating that much Subway. You don't have to do it in a day. It's not like some kind of prank channel. You could just eat 20 sandwiches in a year. I'm keeping the snails frozen. You go ahead, be a hater. See if I care. These snails are going to come out so Bacted. I will build a Bacta that's so good. Freeze me. Sell me. Buy me. Roll me. Pair me. No Bacta, please. This is good Bacta. The believers are already in a great position. You can't be mad. Look at this. It's so easy. There was a third snail. I would love to tell you that I missed it on purpose, but you're actually right. Now this is honestly my heart of hearts. I'm gonna do something you've never seen before. I'm gonna sell a swan. You've seen it pilled. You've never seen it sold. And then I'm gonna do... This is very strange. I know it makes the flamingo worse, but it makes the turtle so much better. Yes. Doubters are loving this. We'll see how much they love it when we pay out the believers in about 12 seconds. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh! This is what it was all about. But what do we sell to fit the snails? It has to be you. I'm sorry. It has to be you. I wish it weren't, because that's like, it's a dangerous place to be. But it had to be. Fuck it. Level 3 microbe incoming. Why? Exactly. You said it. Oh my god, by 1 HP 2 times in a row? By 1 HP 2 times in a row? But... Okay, unfreeze. We need a level 2 turtle. Chocolate. Oh, you piece of shit. You're all going down. You're all going down. Oh! Gotta be careful. I'm almost out of tea. Okay, believers win. We gotta get rid of this snail. Although it is almost a level 3. You know, it's gotta go. But it only has to go when you see a better animal. You could mail in this, but I think a steak is preferential. Preferred. You know what? I like what chat was saying. Why not try an eagle at the back? It'll spit out a unit that is not sick. Or weak. Level 2 dragon? Yeah, let's just take a level 2 dragon and then sell all of my scaled units to make the other units slightly stronger when I'm on lethal. That's a great idea. How much did the doubters pay you? Like, you're really going into Friday Night Magic, and you're like, I know I'm on 1 life, but I'm gonna play my sack land right now. I'm gonna tap my polluted delta and take 1 damage to fetch an island, and I scoop. Good game. Chocolate. Level 2 eagle. I can't wait for this to spit out like the worst ghost of all time. Ghost? Goats? I told you I watched Archive 81 last night. This dude really said ghost. How do you have so much melon armor? Oops. We win these? He's still popping. He's still popping. Oh, dude, level 3 eagle possible? I don't know. 50 HP buffalo? That's a little bit of a slap in the face. Oh, no. My melon armor, it's broken? What are you doing to me? Oh! Impericus! 50-50 buffalo melon armor snake. I am very smart. Buffalo blind, buffalo blind. You're eagle blind. What a great sauropod, man. Look at sauropod, man. So inspirational. I hate to say it, this would be an amazing round to draw. I would take a... Oh, this turtle is gonna fuck us up, dude. That's a real issue. Unless... I'm happy we got to 10. Don't get me wrong. I'm just slightly disappointed we didn't get one more chocolate on the way so we could put the eagle in the Hall of Fame. But you know what? That was a great one nonetheless. There's SAP too.